Hello everyone, welcome back to Besties and Babies. Here we are with the other half of our travel vlog. Here's a small preview of the first part if you haven't watched till now. The link of the first part is mentioned in the I button as well as in the description box. Please check it out. So let's start our second part. You already understood, right? Where are we going? We are going to Elaine. This is the first time we are going there. Happy faces. Vihan and Vedu were so happy. It was a cloudy morning and we expected it to rain heavily, but it didn't. Instead, it was so humid. We took some homemade snacks with us. Some sandwiches, vadas, roasted peanuts, fruits and food for Vedu. Snacks while traveling are a must. Initially, we planned for one-day trip, but the previous day to Sheikh Zayed Mosque and the farm made us realize that it would be very hectic for the children and us to travel to and fro on the same day after the sightseeing. So we decided to stay in Elaine for one night. It was nearly midday by the time we reached Elaine Oasis. A very good place to visit, but with our experience, would definitely say please come here in winters. Don't go by the cloudy look, it was very hot. This is a small garden area outside the oasis. They have planted several types of trees here. Do you all know that Elaine is also known as the Garden City because of its greenery? It did really feel like we were in Bangalore, but without the crowd. After seeing Abu Dhabi and Dubai, we felt Elaine is a very silent city. We could literally hear the bird sounds everywhere. It felt so nice. Here also there is no entry fee. You can rent bicycles or buggy tours to take you around the plantation area. If it wasn't this hot, it's a perfect place to walk, hearing all the beautiful sounds, seeing the greenery, so calming and peaceful. The oasis stretches in an area of 1,200 hectares and it has more than 147,000 date palm trees. The guide explained to us that the irrigation system was more than 3,000 years old. The water supply to the oasis comes from the wells as well as the ancient Falaj system. Falaj is an Arabic word which means channel dug for water to flow to the respective plantation area. The guide said we can pluck some dates if we want to. I personally like the fresh dates more than the dried ones. Once they are totally ripe, they taste so yummy. These ones were very sweet. We just took few. Later we felt that we should have taken more. While we were there, we felt as if we were in the backyard of our house in Kerala. In the middle of the desert, you'll never expect such a beautiful area. We also saw many lemon trees, banana trees and mango trees. See, a lemon. Hari likes the dried ones more than the fresh ones. Elaine Oasis has been UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2011. This plantation area belongs to UAE President. Done with the tour. After this, we thought we'll go and have lunch and then we will go to Aleen Zoo. But lunch കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോഴേക്കും എല്ലാവർക്കും ക്ഷീണം. കുറച്ച് നേരം ഹോട്ടലിൽ പോയി ചെക്ക് ഇൻ ചെയ്ത് റെസ്റ്റ് എടുത്തിട്ട് പിന്നെ ഈവനിങ് അലീൻ സൂ പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്യാമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ബട്ട് അതൊന്നും നടന്നില്ല. ചൂടാലോചിച്ചപ്പോൾ എവിടേക്കും പോകാൻ തോന്നിയില്ല. We just wanted to spend some nice time in the hotel. And that we did. Both kids were so happy to come outside. We don't realize, but they also need a change once in a while. We find the most interesting part of the hotel stay is the breakfast buffet. We get to choose from so many options. Vihan was having dragon fruit. He shows thumbs up for everything. But see, he did not like it. The breakfast was really good. It was very tasty. The hotel was fully booked, but when we came for breakfast, there was no one. Either we were very early or very late. Vihan very much enjoyed his pancakes and waffles. I already fed Vedu his breakfast before coming to the dining area. We'll surely do a video showing the foods that I make for Vedu. We did not shoot much of our hotel stay, but we promise next time we go, we'll shoot a detailed video. After the filling breakfast, we freshened up and then we checked out. It was already lunchtime again. We had lunch again and then we went to Jebel Hafeet. Look at the difference. One part it's green and one part it's full sand. It was scary while Hari was driving up the mountain. Not because it was steep, but because we are not used to it. There were many viewpoints on the way where we could stop the car and take nice photos and videos. There was also children's play area and a small resting point. Jebel Hafeet is a mountain on the borders of UAE and Oman. This is the third highest peak in UAE. On the top there was a cafeteria and a play area for kids. The temperature at the top was comparatively better. As it was windy, we did not feel very hot. The view from the top was really awesome, but nothing when compared to the hill stations in India. Finally, Aleen trip came to an end. We couldn't go to Aleen Zoo. We really didn't have the energy to go there. Maybe can plan some other time when the temperature drops. By the time we reached home, it was evening. So after reaching home, we slept soon. We were all very much exhausted after the holidays. So that's all for now. Hope you all liked our travel vlog. Please support us by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate your support. And by the way, Onam is near. Hope you all have started the preparations for it. See you soon. Till then, take care. Bye.